All right, Tim, so here was about 3 swings ago. We're just finishing up this lesson. Look at this. This is this 9-iron feeling like a half swing, feeling like you're hitting it about 50 yards, and actually going probably about 110 to 130 yards. And again, that ball's starting to the right like on TV because you're on that plane line so much better, man, than what you started with. Going high and far and strong, even though that front arm doesn't look great yet, which is the thing I gave you a couple months ago, but it looks better than it did a couple months ago. And that is so much better, man, than the first one we saw today. Right here. That's why you're hitting everything left and smothered and low versus this over here. Huge difference. And there's the club head there, just underneath your shoulder, whereas here, it's going through your head. Way outside. Top of the line. Right. And then as we went through it, that was the first one. This was the first one from face on. And again, yeah, those arms aren't perfect by any stretch, but they're better. But I'm saying that's not the most important thing relative to your ball flights. So here's the first swing, no ball. You nailed it. Did exactly what I was asking you to do. And now as we kept going through the lesson today, put the ball there, and this is a full swing. See, it still wasn't perfect, but it was closer than what you started with. Remember, it was coming through your head to start the day on the downswing. At least here now, it's through your shoulder and on the line there toward the end. I'll just keep going through all these swings you made. So that was a little worse, but still it was better, right? But it was still better than what you started with. And these were all full swings. And then, because you weren't quite as good as I thought you could be, these are all better, as you're seeing. And the ball flights were all getting better. They were all starting more to the right. There. See, they're all starting more to the right and stronger. Not as strong as they could be. See? And then I said, man, let's get this even better. You try. See, that was this half swing. And those hands still kind of had that little bit of sense of going above the line there. I said, man, up at the top, feel like your hands are going back toward the wall behind you there. And look at that. Now it really got different. And that's when you really started seeing that ball flight starting strong right. And it feels, or it looks straight back and straight through with your hands. But it's actually, to you, according to category 2, you're feeling perception, you're pushing your hands back toward the wall. And here again, this arms aren't perfect, but they're getting better. And you're seeing a huge difference in the ball flight, even though you're not working on the arms.
Right, exactly.
Okay, because the downswing playing with the club head is so much better. And again, you look at any tour player, I don't care who I put up here, you're going to see how that club head heads back to that plane line. Sergio gets it on the line very early, as you can see. Right, exactly. Sorenstam. See how the club head heads back toward that line.
So the reason I was able to hit a driver yesterday, but not an iron.
I wouldn't go there. Yeah, that's a very good question. That's a very good question. But I don't know for sure. They would only be my surmisings, since we didn't have the video on yet. It would only be my surmisings, and I have some, but I don't think they'd be valuable for you to hear because we don't know if they're even correct or not. You know what I mean? I like to deal with just the facts as much as possible. So you see all these tour players headed back toward that line. Just like you are now, buddy, when we look at you over here. Right
the start.
Right. All right, man. We'll stop there for today.